telling you a little bit about myself. I'm an average Joe. Been a brick mason for 28 years. I'm a father, Detroit native, and proud American. The thing that I got on to say, I'm really not a big social media person, but I just feel like it's something that needs to be said. And what's on my mind is the attempted Trump assassination and the response that I've been getting from a lot of people. I just really don't understand if we call ourselves a Christian nation, and most of the people that I know are Christian. I just don't see how you can be excited or, somewhat proud of the attempt. I've been hearing a lot of people, like when I go around and the conversation comes up, a lot of people saying, yeah, he missed. If he would have got a little bit to the left, Trump would have been out of here and all that kind of stuff, and that I have a problem with that, because me being a Christian and living in a Christian nation, we know that our Christian views come from the Ten Commandments. One of the Ten Commandments says, "Love thy neighbor as thyself." Another Ten Commandment says, "Thou shalt not kill." In no way, shape, form, or fashion are you as a Christian supposed to support an attempt assassination. That's an attempt on somebody's life. Somebody tried to kill that man. If it were your family, you definitely see it different, but because it's of all the social media and all the different things that make Trump out to be the devil and all this different stuff, you think it's okay to have an attempt on his life. That's not Christ-like. That's not Jesus. There's no way that anybody can stand before me and tell me that they think Jesus was okay with that. Now, I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Biden supporter. My political views is something that I'll discuss at another time. But my thing is this: if we call ourselves Christians, we have to watch ourselves daily to make sure that social media and other things aren't influencing the principles and the laws and the commandments that are still in our heart. You have to love people more than that. At the end of the day, even though he may be a demon or whatever people try to make the man out to be, at the end of the day, he's a man. He's a man with a job to do, and you might not like the way he do the job. I might not like it, but it's his job to do. And I firmly believe if God didn't want him in that position, there's no way Trump would have been in office. There's no way he would have been there. But not only was he there, he was there for 4 years. So God allowed that. So who are you to say that he should have been taken out or he should have been killed or something like that? Anyone who thinks like that, I think you part of the problem in America. You part of the reason for the crime rate in this city of Detroit that I live in. Because we are doing all that we can to try to keep crime down, to keep guns out of the wrong people's hand. And because it's somebody that you don't like, you feel like it's right for you to just say, well, okay, he deserved that, or he should have got the whole thing. You've gotten beside yourself and you stepped out of where God wants you to be. And if you find yourself in this, you should stop right now. You should ask God for your forgiveness. And you should never speak on that again. It was a failed attempt, thank God, but in a sense, you have to look at it in other ways. Like, for instance, anyone else who might even think about this in the future is not going to be deterred, because this young guy, like 19, 20 years old, was able to even get a shot off with the supposed to be tightest security in the country. And he was able to get a shot off on this heck of a Secret Service team that we've always had, So, in a sense, it's actually going to probably bring more attempts and do more harm than, if he would have actually gotten it off. But that's not my problem. My problem is the so-called Christians. We really need to stop it. We really need to stop it. We can't celebrate anybody's life having an attempt on it. If you find yourself in that, like I said, you are part of the problem in America. Get over yourself. Get over whatever you have going on against these political people and get back to God. Get back to loving the Ten Commandments. Get back to loving your family. Get back to loving your neighbor as yourself. And forget about the bull crap that you see on TV, because it's drawing a lot of you away from where God wants you to be. You shouldn't be celebrating that. You shouldn't be happy that a man's life was attempted to be taken from him. I don't care what nobody say. That's just wrong.